Hi, this is Miranda from My Scrappy Life and welcome back to my channel. This is another process video for Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop, and I'm going to show you how I use my Cricut design space. Now, I do have a process video at 2.29. That is the cut file. I wanted to show you, I have an external hard drive, and that's where I put all of my cut files at, and that's where I place them. So after you download them from her Dropbox, I put them into a particular file. And so when I upload to my Cricut design space, I go to exactly where it is on my or like in my external hard drive, grab the one I want, and then I'm going to work through it. Now, you have seen me do this process before. I take the PNG files. Now remember, you can use the SVG files that is actually made for the Cricut, and it will come already pre-done all of this. The reason why I do not use the SVG files is because I want to play around with what I want my Cricut to cut and not to cut. So for me, I use the PNG files because I get to decide. That's how I'm able to use all of the massive cut files like she has and be able to back it with white or any other thing if I choose not to do like what I'm doing here. Now here, I do want everything cut out because I am going to use this as an actual cut file grid style and do where the flowers are at, where I'm cutting or where I'm placing these little blue checkerboard spots. Those are going to be shaker pockets, and I always check it. Right here's the preview button. It'll turn it gray, and I always cut it. Now you can print and cut, but I always cut it. And obviously grab it and then go move it to the design space. Now, I am part of the beta team for the Cricut design space, and right now they released where the grid lines have left. Why they have done that, I don't know. I have definitely told them and left some feedback on those grid lines need to come back. Right now, they want to show it as white. So I made this as 11.25 to 11.25 because you will see in my actual process video of this, after I cut this and everything, you'll see what I am doing. So I do place it onto the mat, and then obviously this is how we send it to, and then the little thing will show up, and then it's cut, and voila. Now, off camera, to save a little bit of time on this, because this is a little bit longer of a video, but I wanted to show the Cricut design space, just because we do have a lot of new members and subscribers for me, especially, but members as well, in the Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop. Now, if you're not part of the members, the link will be down below for you. Now, here's my little hack of what I am doing. Now, where I want to place all of the sequence mixes, you will see that I took one of my inks from Close to My Heart, it doesn't even matter, just inks, and I place it down exactly where I want my sequence mixes to go because I can move this and exactly do whatever I want with it. So now I'm going to place and press in the spots that I want my cut file to be at. And there's that little line. And that's how I place all of my sequence mix on there. And I stick within those lines that you see. And I am using Spiegel Mom Scraps sequence mixes. Don't ask me which ones, because I went to go look to see if any of these are available. Not a single one of these are available. So they're just old ones from Spiegel Mom Scraps. You guys do know that I was part of the design team if you're one of my OGs. For subscribers, so I have gotten quite a bit, and I'm actually excited to clean. I love spring cleaning. I'm going to use that word a lot because I want to be able to use up a lot of my older stuff. And a lot of the sequence mixes that I do have is actually old in her shop, and I'm excited, and I can't wait to see what new ones she gets. I just placed an order because I am running out of certain colors for this. So I just wanted to show you right there that I did place it, and obviously off camera I glued everything down and placed it down. Pretty simple. I am using Amy Tangerine, one of her older ones that was called Slice of Life, and the photo is of my daughter and I at her first grade graduation. No, I didn't go to her first grade. This is kindergarten. Is this kindergarten? Or is this first grade? No, it's first grade. First grade. Sorry. First grade this was first grade graduation because my husband went to her graduation this particular year because I had to work. Now, or I was a teacher's TA'd during her first grade year. So I wasn't able to make it to this one, but she absolutely loved this particular year because she was able to wear her unicorn. I have done those photos already, and I have done up some of the other photos as well for that particular one. I'm trying to finish up her first grade year because I think I've only got like 2 or 3 left, and then I'm into the summer, her summer. Now, her summer thing, I'm going to probably put into a traveler's notebook because last year I did a 6x6 or 4x6 simple stories little book, and I hated it. I just can't stand doing them things. I don't know why I torture myself. So I am going to this year stick to what I love to do, which is a lot more of the traveler's notebooks and that kind of style. And I think that's what I'm going to do for her summer pictures and photos and stuff because she does do quite a bit. I like to keep her 12 by 12s as strictly her school year, and then essentially her summer, give her something fun to look at because it's summer and it's a lot of, just fun in general to do. So that's what I'm planning on doing. However, back to this. Now, I will tell you this, that this was easy for me to do. I love to do this process of putting down and making shaker pockets and just doing the grid by grid layout. And this particular cut file is called a floral grid. It is in the cut shop. Or in her shop, on the Etsy shop, I will leave the link directly to this particular cut file on there. And so that you can go and grab it. It is one of her older ones. I was talking in the group. We have a little messenger Facebook group with all of us in the design team. And, when we release new and she releases new ones, I looked and I was like, I don't have any Easter ones. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I don't have anything. So I was like, Virginia, are you okay with me not doing a Easter layout? Because I don't have any. What happened is that last year I was part of her design team as well, and I've already scrapbooked these Easter pictures from last year already while I was part of her cut shop, or while I was part of her design team at that point last year. And so I didn't have anything for this year to scrap because I do scrap a year behind, because it's not that I'm that caught up. I mean, by all means, I'm not caught up. I'm still not done with Europe and all of that, and we've been back from Europe for 2 years. It's just like the everyday school year type stuff, everyday stuff. I do try to stick, and I try to stay pretty current that while she's in this year, second grade, I then scrapbook all her first grade, type of thing, so that I'm not too far behind and that I can remember. And honestly, when I try to tell the stories, I don't have to go back that far into my Facebook page because I post a lot, because I am, military, if you guys don't know, and if you're new to my channel. My husband's active duty, and so we move around a lot, and so we don't get to go home all that often to mom and dad. So I post a lot so that mom and dad, both my parents and Josh's parents can see, Kaylin's everyday life. So with that being all said, I do post a lot, and it's not that I do it on purpose. It's just that is what it is. And so it makes it a little bit easier for me. But I'm just going grid by grid, and I'm going through a slice of life. I love that I took a fall colored oriented collection and made it into a spring collection, because obviously graduation is in May for us, and it's more not graduation as of the major graduation. It's just more their award ceremony, and they get awards and all of that kind of stuff. And so I just always take pictures on that day. And this year is going to be a little bit different because all of our schools are closed for the state of Georgia, if y'all don't know. And I'm going to take what I know would have been the awards ceremony day and still take the photos, but I'm going to make up something. I have something fun for Kaylin. So if you don't follow me on social media, all my links are down below. Obviously, you guys know that if you want to see more of my everyday life, I post it out there. You can follow me on social media, whether it's Facebook or Instagram. If you have either of them, I'd love to have you over there. Like I said, all the links are down below. And then also, if you are new to my channel, welcome. I upload about 2 to 3 times a week. I absolutely love. I do have some design team commitments, and then I just post everyday stuff and I scrapbook about it. And then I do conversations like this. If you are already a subscriber, welcome back. Thank you. I'm so glad to have you here. But yeah, so make sure that you go check out the Confessions of the Paper Addict Cut File Shop. She uploads monthly. There's always new stuff. I can't wait to see what's going on. Also, if you want to actually be part of a design team, she does have a design team call from now until the end of April. She would love to see what you can bring to the design team. I absolutely love it. I have been doing it now for a year, and I hope that I can go on further with her because I just love doing all of this. I love showing you guys what you can do on the Cricut and everything like that. Along with her cut files are just amazing. Let's just face it. Off camera, I do sequence mix. I do put all of those on there. So in the still shots, you will see that as well. And you will also see that I am going to do some splattering with gold shimmers, which is Goldilocks. And yeah, so that is about it. Make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. And I hope that you guys are staying safe. And I hope that you have a wonderful day. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.